This is huge. It's called a milling machine.
Wow. So I am videoing it right now. I see you. I'm watching for him. Oh, I'm seeing him, but I can't see it in my camera yet, but it's coming. So this load is so big that our driver is having to drive it to his truck to get it loaded there. He could not.
It looks like it's lined up. Do you see him standing on top of it?
I do. I see him standing on top. But he could not load it on the truck and then make it through the gate. So he had to go back in there and get the load, and now he's having to drive this machine down to his truck. That is not our truck. Alright, looks like it is starting to inch its way through the gate. I don't know if you can tell in the video or not, but he's having to go from side to side of this machine to make sure that he's clearing everything on the sides. It's going to be a tight fit getting it through that gate, it looks like. And I apologize for the shakiness of the video. He's making it so far. And that's Cindy running up there just to help guide him through. Once again, I apologize for the shakiness of the video. My hand gets kind of tired. Alright. Looks to me like he's home free with that gate. But If you can see, Cindy is kind of backing down, just kind of helping to guide him through. Alright, he's through, so he is rolling. And he's got to get it down here and load it up on his truck. So I'm blocking part of my camera. Continue this with him loading it. He's got to drive it up on the back of his truck somehow, I'm sure. Obviously, it's got to get on the back of the truck for us to go with it. I'm gonna sit, unless she tells me to do otherwise, I'm gonna come sit right here up against the curb and watch him get that loaded. Looks like he's pulling it down there behind his tractor to get it lined up. Oh yeah, I see the trailer down there now that he's pulling it onto. It's always fascinating to me to watch these guys do their thing. They definitely have to know what they're doing. And that goes without saying. I know that's kind of a silly statement to make, but can you just imagine all the things that could go wrong if I were the one driving the milling machine up onto that tractor and then trying to hook the tractor on, driving the milling machine onto the trailer and then trying to hook the trailer onto the tractor. It would be a disaster for sure. don't know if you can see him, but he's got on this little yellow safety vest, and he's kind of climbing up and down on the machine and getting everything loaded. We are down here at Southeastern Freight Lines in Austell, and from what I understand with this load, it is going to be delivered over by Cumberland Mall. So this is a mini because it is less than 100 miles. So basically we'll get paid a flat rate. Instead of making the standard, $1.30, $1.40, whatever a mile, because it's so few miles, we'll get paid a flat rate to make it worth our time for this. I apologize for all this traffic coming through here. Alright, looks like he's folded up the ladder. Honestly, I've never watched him do this before, so I'm having to assume that that means that he's really close to getting it where he can hook it up to hook the trailer and the tractor together. Somebody watching this video may know a whole lot more about it and be able to explain more than I can.
Dude, come on back over here now.
10-4. Is this good, Cindy? Alright.
Yeah, that'd be good. He's still loading, right?
Yes, he is. I can see better now that it's up on the trailer, and I'm assuming he's getting really close to being able to, I guess he's going to back the tractor down there and hook it to it?
Yeah.
So it looks like he's getting everything chained down and secured with the milling machine onto the tractor. And he's getting flags attached to his load. Back this truck down there and hook it up. So this looks like it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 axles worth.
Okay, I'm going to go down there so I can get the permit and everything.
10-4.
Did you want to do first?
I'd rather chase than lead.
Okay.
I'll do whatever you want me to do, though.
If you do first, that way I'll do the block, because this is going to be a straight shot to Cumberland, I'm sure.
10-4.
I'm going to get the directions from him.
10-4. This is a learning curve for me for sure. She's asking me, do I want to do first? I personally would rather chase a load than to lead a load, just because I'm more familiar.
Wipe his head off.
I know he's got to be hot, but I'm much more comfortable chasing the load. Leading the load, that means that I'm responsible for knowing all the right turns to make. Of course, usually the driver is really good to talk us through that too, and we do have directions on the permits. And a lot of escorts will tell you that it's easier to lead than to chase, and that may be so, but I guess just because I've started out chasing, that's my comfort zone. So it's growing pains for me. I get nervous leading it, but it can be done and it will be done. But he's got it loaded up, so I'm going to end the video now.